Hi folks, I'm the Bald Guy, and these are Bald Guy Basics. Sharpening a knife is a real challenge, and I'm not talking about a particular kind of knife, any knife. There are products all over the internet, and retailers have all of these specialty knife sharpeners. If I were to tell you you can have a great knife setup, sharpening setup for less than 20 bucks, would you be interested? That's as cheap a little knife as you can find, and it has no edge because what I did, I've just taken the edge off of it. What I'm going to show you today requires no special skill, no special technique, no special or expensive investment. I have here what's called the Edge Maker. It's a knife sharpener. You can find these on eBay, on Amazon for not too much, but what they have is a rough setting and a fine setting. So take a knife that I have intentionally taken the edge off of. It will not cut, and I'm going to adjust the camera here where you can see what I'm doing rather than my face, and I'll show you how easily it is that we can sharpen a knife. All right, I use leather as a good gauge as to whether or not something will cut. And while I can make an indentation in this, it has not gone in even a third of the way. So I'm going to show you how I do this. I use this to keep this steady, to keep my sharpening steady. I've just pulled it through. It's getting there. It's not there yet. But I was able to cut through my leather. I'm going to give it a few more pulls. And I'm having to do this repeatedly because I filed the edge down repeatedly. Now, I've not done anything special. I just secured this. I'm going to turn it around backwards so I don't hit it, and pulled it through the tough setting and then the honing setting. And I now have a piece. Let me get you where you can see me here. Two passes, and it went through this really thick. This is saddle leather, but I'm not finished. Here's a piece of leather. There's the slick side, and there's the nap side, or the more of a, it's not suede, but you know what I mean. It's the unfinished side. I take a piece of wood, and here is one, glue it down, and what I'll do is take another piece of wood and clamp it down and let it sit for 24 hours. But what I have here is a piece of leather, and this is the product I use. It's not the only product out there. If you have a buffing wheel with polishing compound that you would apply to the wheel, you just take it and color your leather. What you're creating is a strop. That's it. This is Hutzel's, and what I'm going to do is just draw my knife blade along this. This surface has it's kind of like a wax or a jeweler's rouge. Again, no special technique, just honing the edge or stropping the edge. And that went right through it immediately. I can't get it back in there. We go. Nice sharp edge, instantly done. I use this for steak knives, for kitchen knives, for every other knife. So a simple tool. These things are like $15 on eBay. There are some others. There's a $6 one. This one is sold at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think it was $12 or $14, something like that. It really doesn't matter. You're never going to have, you should not have a knife in your house that somebody has taken a file and destroyed the edge. But now that I have sharpened it with my sharpening tool, the only thing I ever use is the strop for a long, long time. And the strop will get it so tight, so sharp. Yeah, that didn't work good. It cuts very easily. And this is the cheapest foreign-made knife that you'll ever find. So if you want to get really sharp knives around your house, the tool here is the least part of your investment. It's the most expensive, but it's the least important. All of these blade sharpener systems will give you something of a sharpening blade, but if you will get a strop, you'll take a sharp blade and make it razor sharp. And that's no joke. I'm the Bald Guy. These are Bald Guy Basics. Hope you have a great day.